Welcome in. Happy Saturday morning. It's football time, people. Football time it is. We have the Louisville Kings and the DC Defenders starting up in a few moments. It is on Fox. That's where I'm watching it. That's where you should be watching it too. So let's get ready. All right. Let me just check a few things. I think we're mostly good up in here. Welcome in, Vincent, another Vincent. What time is kickoff? It's probably in another 6 minutes. 6 more minutes till kickoff. Yeah. All right, my soundboard is just a tad bit off again. We'll adjust it soon. Bum, 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 bum. The defenders should smash the crap out of the Kings, but hopefully Tamu has a bad day, and the Kings can keep it close. Maybe we'll get a little upset at Audi Field in Washington, D.C., but the power of the beer snake is usually too big and too strong. I just want to let everybody know that I am tired. What's that? That's hilarious, isn't it? Hilarious. Let me see if I can find a better laugh track than that. But, yeah. Let me see. That one, I thought it was good. We're going to remove it. Let's find another one. Let's see. Let's see. No, we'll go with that one. Boom. Alright. Birdwatcher, I don't know if you heard me, but I said I was tired. I know. What's going on, Birdwatcher and everybody else? You're all second-rate to Birdwatcher, people. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. It was a joke. Oh? Welcome in, Birdwatcher, everybody else. Welcome. One and all. Or just one. It's just me and the Birdwatcher chilling right now. No big deal. What are you gonna do? That's what happens sometimes when it's early in the morning and you cover the UFL. There's not that many people that show up. My nap schedule. Well, let me tell you, I majored in napping in college. Napping 101, history of the nap 200, and other classes. That I actually taught them as well. So, no big deal. Anyways, I actually am tired though. I don't know what happened. I woke up early, I set up my streams, and then I passed back out, and then I had my alarm set to wake up for this stream. So I don't know what's the deal with that? What up, Word Life? Yeah. And I didn't go to sleep too late last night, but maybe I overslept and I'm really tired. But I think, I don't know. I don't know what happened. Maybe I'm just exhausted. I got 2 weeks left of school, and then we'll be on a normal nap schedule. I really don't get naps anymore with all the teaching and streaming. But go over to the Orioles Birdwatcher, subscribe to his channel for all your Baltimore Orioles needs. Covers all the games the last 2.5 years and beyond. The beyond part is coming. Welcome in, Ramsey. What's the latest on the laundry? Oh, man. I'm looking beyond the pond over here, and there's a big, gigantic pile of laundry. Mount Laundryitis. That is not just a mountain, it is also a disease. And I will be throwing that in the laundry in between streams because I have a 3-hour gap. So I don't know if you know this, but I'm going to tell you. I'm going to put on laundry after this game, and then I'm going to go do some food shopping, and then I'm going to come back and put the clothes in the dryer because while the washer is going, I'm going to do something else because that's how easy it is to do household chores. And I'm going to do another chore while doing a chore, and then throw that in the dryer, put the stuff away, cook a late lunch and eat it, and then it'll be out of the dryer, and then, I'll put it away. So that's like 3 chores in one. I am a master of time management, and this is just brilliance on top of brilliance on top of brilliance. Thanks for the subs, people. Let's go. Whoops! So my board is shifted. So I added a couple things. So that's the right one. There it is. Riveting. I know. Is that a story? I got more on that later. All right, Redmond for the Kings is head coach, and Harris, the coach of the DC Defenders. Chris Redmond for the Louisville Kings, and Shannon Harris for the DC Defenders. The Kings will kick off to the Defenders to start this game, and the beer snake is just beginning. The Louisville Kings have their gray uniforms and their yellow numbers, and the DC Defenders rocking their reds with the white numbers, white helmets, with the big D on there. The big DC. Not just the big D. That would be freaky, just a big... Never mind. We'll talk about that later. Probably not. Probably not a good idea. But since they're from DC, the DC is on the helmet. And there's the kickoff. Let's go. All right. The Defenders returning it out to the 34-yard line. Rise and shine. Let me fix the vertical side. Jordan Tamu coming out there. Living the dream. Living the spring football dream. Oh, it did fix. I don't have to worry about that. That is already adjusted. Fabulous. Fabulous. Oh, let me fix the other screen. Boop. We're going to do it live. You're going to get a little bit of behind the scenes. Behind the scenes with the Rhino. Alright, I gotta fix it in a second. And here we go. Tamu swings it out to the outside to the 38, about 3 yards on that reception. Not much there by Jackson. Let's see. And there we go. That will suffice. Boop. Get ready, get ready. Here we go. Here we go, here we go. Hands it off through the middle. Bang, bang. And we get a first down all the way out to the 50. Moving those chains. There it is. I figured you like that one, Bird Watcher. The black uniforms would be nice. Would be nice. Alright, let's see. One last thing to double check on. They're at the 49 of the Kings. Hands it up to the outside on the run-run option. And tripped up for a gain of 2. Only a twofer. And, okay, so it is going. Alright. We fixed the vertical side the other day, and it's still holding strong. So anybody watching on their phone, it's good to go. Golden. Man, I don't know why I'm so tired. I fell asleep early. I wanted to watch more of a show, and I fell asleep on it, actually. Throws it up top. It's his man first down to the 30. Slanting it. Coming through. Ty Scotty. Another first down for the Defenders. Oh, I think I know why. Because I have the wrong one set up. That's why it didn't work. Had the wrong thing clicked. And hands it up top for a gain of 3 to the 25. A flag coming down from the sky. Personal foul. Face mask on the offense. Bring them back. Bam. All right, now that's a lot better. Bring them back, people. Bring them back. Let's see. Oh, it was on. He was trying to tackle Deion Jackson with his left arm, and he had his helmet down. I couldn't see the face mask. But the refs caught it, apparently. On the double, on the double. We are 17 subs away from 7,900. Almost at 8K, grinding with the UFL. Sub by sub by sub by sub by sub. One by one by one by one by one. First and 25. Motion behind the quarterback. Hands it off through the middle. Deion Jackson to the 37. A gain of about 5 or 6 on that one. Rise and shine. It's football time. What do we have going on today? I think the Avs are on today. When are the Avs on? I can't cover their game today. The Avs are on at 9 o'clock Eastern time tonight. So I won't be able to cover that. I'm covering the UFL tonight. Throwing a deep up top and overthrown. You can't throw that flag. He hit him, but it was uncatchable. That is the call. That is the update you're getting from me. Going up top to Fairchilds. All is fair in love and football. And no, he just stumbled down. That is not a penalty. He didn't even take him down anyway. He fell down. That was no penalty on Ellis. It was just overthrown. That's why he stumbled down. The Rhino knows the way. 3rd and 18. Bringing the blitz. And bang! Smash down the 46-yard line. They have to go for it. It's 4th and a zillion. What a hit. What a smashing. That is one of the problems by Tamu. He holds on to the ball way too long. Doesn't get rid of it. Takes a huge sack out of field goal range. And this could cause the Kings to have good field goal range. Bronson with the sack. Man, oh man. What are the names of those Charlie Bronson movies? Those are the 70s and 80s? I could have made a clever joke if I was awake and remember the name of those movies, but I don't. Illegal substitution. Oh, they drop a timeout. Timeout for the defenders, otherwise they move back even further. It's 4th and 28. What are those? It's something like fighting and Charles Bronson. There was 7. They made 17 of them. I know the bird watcher knows if he's still here. Heck are those called? I only saw a few minutes of those here and there. I don't think I've ever watched a complete movie of those. But 70s and 80s, The Hunting Party. Well, actually, I'm watching that now. What the heck were they called? I don't remember. I got nothing. To heck with it. 4th and 28 with 10:52 left in the first of this 0-0 game. Who's winning? The Bears. 2 for 3, 21 yards so far by Jordan Tamu. Wendy, get a Frosty. In the shotgun. Takes a snap. He's got time, rolling out to the right. Throws on the run, hits his man, but he bobbles it, catches it anyway. Spin maneuver, taken down at the 39. Coming to you live from the hotel at the spa. Eating gummy bears. Yeah, what kind of gummy bears are those? They're Dallas. And the Kings will take over. We don't need that one. No, we'll remove that for now. What the heck is the name of those movies? I don't want to look it up. It'll come to me when I wake up. It will come to me when I arrive, not just in body, but in mind and spirit. The candy kind. What are the names of those movies, Dallas? Charles Bronson. We made 17 of them. From the 70s and 80s. The blah, blah, blah. Revenge. Revenge of the Nerds. Revenge of the Sith. I don't know. Hold on. Alright. Anyways. I don't know. It's, he's like, what is he called? He just goes and destroys all people. Vengeance. Revenge, vengeance. I don't know. Hello, hello, hello. Steve from New Hampshire. I don't know. I figured somebody would know, but I don't know. Chandler Rogers out there, quarterback for the Kings. No touchdowns, 2 interceptions this season. Ouch. Ouch. Jason being sent away a couple weeks ago, so they hand it to Chandler Rogers at the 40-yard line. Rolling out to the right after the pass fake hits his man first down, past the 50 to the 45. 15 yards on the catch and run. Nice, nice, nice there by Black. Charles Bronson? Oh, is that the right guy? I think that's the guy. I don't know, there was a guy that, on the Kings that sacked Tom, and his name was Bronson, made me think of those movies. I don't remember the name of the movies. Shotgun! Hands out through the middle, bang, to the 40, 35, 30, all the way to the 25. What is going on? Nice run, 20 yards. Got the Robinson on the run. The ex-Jaguar. Day of Vengeance, Night of Vengeance. Vengeance in the night. I don't know. And a nice little run. Cuts back the other way. Breaking tackles. Juking defenders all the way to the 5. Nasty run by Robinson. And it's first and goal by the Kings. Slicing and dicing this defender's defense. Bam. Nice, nice, nice. It doesn't look super packed out there in D.C. It looks like half full. Half empty. Just half as many seats as it's supposed to be, or twice as many seats as it needs to be. Depends on your perspective. Either way, empty seats. Shotgun, bang, bang! The running back and the quarterback get blown up by 2 defenders. Doesn't matter who has the ball, they're both down. Smashing them, that's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Crushing him. Did he hand it off? Yes, he did hand it off. And bang. Blown up. Robinson goes down. Louisville Kings are moving the ball. Of course they are, Steve. Of course they are. Second goal at the 11. Josh back the pass. He's got time. Rogers. Fumble! And the offensive lineman jumps on it at the 17-yard line. So they were down to the 5, and now they're backed up to the 17 after a sack and then a fumble. Oh, it did have Vengeance in the name. Act of Vengeance in 1986. Wasn't there a bunch of them? Like, were they all called, like, Act of Vengeance 1, 2, 3, or they have different, similar names? So it wasn't 70s, it was 80s? Oh, that's it. Death Wish. Those, I was thinking, like, it had the M word in there, but it wasn't that. It had death in there. I was thinking it was more vengeance or, yeah. Throws it down low, incomplete. Can't make the catch there, Lucky Jackson. Thank you, Vincent, thank you. I didn't want to look it up and cheat, but I was going to have to in a little while. But anyway, That could have been my clever joke, but I'm not awake yet. Still drinking my coffee, trying to wake up on this Saturday morning. A field goal attempt coming for the Kings. Trying to break this nothing game. As we got 7 minutes left in the first. Let's go. Tanner Brown out there. 15 for 17 on the season, as long as 59. Field goal from the right hash. Bangs it through. No, it's wide left. The bad angle. I can't tell when the ball crosses the uprights. It looked like it went in the uprights and through, but it's wide left. You can't give us that view. That view sucks. That view sucks. We don't want a behind the kicker view. We can't tell when it goes through or not. They're always trying to get better with technology and better views and things like that. That view sucks. He misses the field goal. He's now 15 for 18, and the score stays 0-0. Terrible. Terrible, I must say. Nonsense. Who do I like in the Defenders Stallions game? You mean, what's next? The Renegades and the Stallions. That's the next game. And then the Gamblers and the Storm tomorrow. The Renegades should win, even though the Renegades are not playing too well as of lately. But the Stallions, they're just a huge disappointment this year. But welcome in, Truck for Delivery. Glad to have you. We'll be covering both games today. The other game starts tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. We'll also cover the game tomorrow. That's on at 4 o'clock. Nope, sorry. 6 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Mountain Time. But we got a triple header tomorrow. We're starting with the Knicks at 3:30 Eastern. Then get into the UFL at 6 Eastern. And then we have the Knights and the Ducks at 9:30 Eastern. Busy day of sports. Couple playoff games. And Week 7 continues for the UFL. Death Wish 2 and 3. And then Death Hunt. What about Duck Hunt? The Rise of the Stupid Laughing Dog. Alright. But that is the deal. Then we also have the Avalanche and the Wilds on Monday night. They're saying that it was awfully close. It was going over the upright. And they can't tell when it crosses over. They got to extend the uprights. That, not reviewable. That looked like it was good to me, but they called it not good. That is so close. The Blue Jays play at 3 o'clock Eastern. Roger. Loud and clear. The Stallions win. They're going to beat the Renegades. All right. Throws it down low for about Niner. Niner to Scotty. All right. I'll be pulling for the Stallions, but I don't know if they have enough firepower to do it. They're shaky. I think Austin Reed puts it together tonight. All right, at their own 34-yard line. The defenders going left to right. Hands it off to the outside. No, he doesn't. Tom up the middle for 6, sliding down. Run option. Got him. What up, James? Welcome to the party. Oh, I'm missing... One of my... went away. And swings it up top into the flat. Hits his man and gets it for about 5. So there we go. It'll be 2nd and 5 after the little reception there by Smith, Ibn Smith. Death Wish. Picture of the Stallions. Going to win this. I lost my crowd cheering. Where did that one go? I didn't delete that. Huh. And fakes the hand, throws it down low. First down at the 50, 45, upended, flips over to the 41. Yeah, there it is. It disappeared from my soundboard. Is my laugh track still out there? It is. Okay. We lost one of my cheering things, but I added it back on. Weird. Okay, we're good. We're back to business. The defenders drive into the 41 of the Kings. Hands it off. Fakes the handoff again. Time with the middle. Bang. Blown up. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Don't know what he saw there by holding on to it. It's the worst, Dallas. I hate that stupid dog from that game. Hate it. Hate it. What's the good word, Ramsey? Ramsey is back. All right, 2nd and 10. Hands it off. No, fakes the handoff again. A lot of trickery. Throws a dart over the middle on the slant. First down out to the 25. All right. Powell with the play. Powell with the catch. Powell with the first down. Yeah, so I'll have to pay attention to the Avalanche tonight while covering the UFL game. We're going to cover Game 4, which is going to be the closeout game for the Avalanche, closing out the Wild once they win tonight. In the pistol, hands off through the middle. Bam, for 3. Chopped down at the 22. Jackson on the run. Jackson on the run. Ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum. 3:15 left in the first. We got 15 likes so far. Keep on cruising, people. Vote in the poll. Smash the like button. You guys know what to do. We got 6 subs last night from the Battlehawks game. Hands up again in the middle. Bang! Blown up. Maybe. Nope, he just gets back to the line at the double deuce. That is all. You have chocolate-covered almonds. Movie popcorn pending. Sounds glorious. Mortal Kombat 2 just came out yesterday. I want to go see that movie. So hopefully I can find time next week. All right. Tomo throws it down. Almost intercepted through the hands of the defender. Womp. Why is that not showing? There it is. So close, yet so far. If the Science win today, we're going to take someone's spot. Ooh. They still have a playoff chance. There's a little bit of hope. Yeah, with only 8 teams, there is a chance. There is some hope. Field goal attempt for McCrane. 40 yards from the right hash. Snap, hold, kick. And that's going to be wide left. No doubt about that one. That's a straight up miss. Man, go Kings go. What up, Greg? Welcome in on the green side. Let me see if the other green side is going. Are they both going? Survey says it is going. Have I started creating the final? No, I have not. I have to, Monday I'm going to start creating the review because we're reviewing Thursday, Friday, so I got to get that out Wednesday for them. So I got 2 days to get the review together. Then I'm going to go from the review, and then from each section, I'm going to create a problem just like that, and go. The final is probably going to be at least 15 questions, so we'll see. No goal, punks. It stays 0-0 here in the first. Yep. All right. All right, football fans. We only have a doubleheader today. 2 football games. I'm going to have to do a lot of stuff in between. Busy guy. Laundry, food shopping, lunch. This is what I have to do. The real world. All right. I need more creamer. You know, the essentials. I need some chips, some chocolate-covered almonds, popcorn, normal food. Man, oh man, we gotta do all this before the Stallions and the Renegades game. Doing the same? Laundry, food shopping, lunch. And I got 3 hours to do it. I mean, the food shopping's about an hour. Probably round trip, because I should be pretty quick. But only got to shop for one person. So it's pretty smooth. Oh, no, but I got to pick up some stuff for the crock pot. What am I going to make for the crock pot? Oh, man, I should have made that. I got to decide before I go after this game. What up, Greg? Go Defenders, go. What am I going to make this time? Runs it through the middle, out to the 37. 7 yards on the run. Nice, nice, nice. That was Showdown on the carry. What up, Blue? You're my boy, Blue. Welcome back. Thanks for being a monthly member. All day streaming tomorrow. Sausage and peppers. Oh, then tonight I gotta get the sauce. Then I gotta get that done after the game tonight. I gotta set that up. You're right. Unless I do it in the morning during the day. But it's back to back to back. Runs it through the middle. It's close to a first down. I think he got 2.5. He's gonna be a half a yard short. The Blue in the building. Washing clothes and cooking homemade vegetable beef stew. You know what? No, that's all right. I want to make a. Maybe I should make a stew. And that is close. He gets a half a yard. It looks like he's just short at the 39.9 yard line. Beef stew. Beef stew. Maybe pot roast. You're going Canes with the upset? Raising Canes? And they gave him the first down. Just enough. And then we'll hands it off through the middle for about a yard. So it'll be 2nd and 9. Not much there on that carry by the Showdown again. What is the Avalanche's next game? Welcome in, Bob. Using the crock pot. Yeah, I gotta get that tonight. I'm leaning towards beef stew, actually. And that is the end of the first quarter. Do I want to make a beef stew? Beef stew. Avalanche is tonight at 7 o'clock. When is that? Yeah, 7 o'clock Rhino time, Mountain time. 9 o'clock on the East Coast. Beef stew with more gravy, more rolls, more stew. Usually I make it more of a tomato-based beef stew. Maybe I should make it more gravy-based beef stew. Yeah, it's even better with the beef stew the next day. Yeah, I think I'll I'll make it a gravy beef stew. A brown beef gravy kind of stew. Kings need a UFL win. Yeah, they do, Seth. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, I'm not covering the Avalanche tonight. I'll pay attention to the game. But I might be able to catch the last half a period. No, the last period. I'll be able to watch that while I'm getting my crock pot set up, apparently. But, yeah, I'm going to go beef stew. What do I put in the beef stew? Alright. List the ingredients for a beef stew. I know what I usually get, but let's see if I could add some of your secret ingredients in there. Hockey on the side. Hockey tomorrow. We got hockey tomorrow. We're covering tomorrow night the Ducks and the Knights. The Golden Knights and the Ducks. Let's see. The Hurricanes, the Flyers, the Ducks. I have the Ducks and the Knights. Okay, so I did cover a couple of their games. Not much. But we'll cover that. We're going to get the Knicks. Yeah, the Knicks and the 76ers. We have that one first to start the day. The Knicks are up 3-0 on the series. Fantastic. Rogers throws up top, hits his man, and gets about 7. It'll be 3rd and uno for the Kings. Carrots, potatoes, onions, garlic, green pepper. The Renegades must find a way to win against the Stallions. Good luck. Avalanche versus Golden Knights. Runs up the middle. Just enough for a first down. Moving the chains. Carrots, potatoes, onion. Yep, I get all that. The green pepper. Garlic. What else do I have to get? What don't I have? Celery optional. Yeah, I haven't made it with the celery. I have not done the celery. And throwing up top, he's got a man open at the 34. First down, 15 yards out. Oh, baby. Here comes the Kings yet again, going to black up top. You just use the mixed vegetables, carrots, potatoes, tomatoes, chunk roast. Yeah, I usually do it with the tomatoes, but I don't know if I want to do the tomato this time. I gotta think. And hands it up through the middle and gobbled up. Bounces off a defender, but goes down for a loss of a yard. Who do I think is going to win between the Knights and the Avalanche? Well, it's not over yet. It is not over yet. The Avalanche only up 2-0. But if it's Avalanche Golden Knights, I'm going to be going Golden Knights all day, Bob. Oh, the soup. Oh, it was the soup that you made. Sweet. All right, here we go at the 35. 2nd and 12, hands up to the outside, cuts in. Not much there. Flag coming down from the secondary, from the backfield. You made the soup, not gravy. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do the sauce. If I make the beef stew, do I want the peppers in it? If I'm not going to go tomato-based, I don't know. I might. It might be weird, though. Golden Knights are up to one. Up to one. You mean up 2-1? Up 2-1? I gotta double check that. 2nd and 22 after the penalty of holding, bringing it back. Screen pass up top. It's got some blocks to the 40, 35-30. And that bounces on the 28, so it'll be 3rd and about 4 after getting about 18 on that screen pass. The Golden Knights are up 2-1 over the Ducks. Yes. We'll cover that tomorrow night to see if the Ducks are tied up. The Golden Knights crushed them 6-2 last night. Canadians and the Sabres tied 1-1. The Hurricanes are up 3-0. Crazy. The Hurricanes and the Wilds looking really good. 2-1 Knights. Yep. Shotgun looking. Thrown up top. Overthrown. The defender hits him at the 5, but no call, no nothing. Interesting. Going deep to Winstead. It'll be 4th and 7, and let's see if another field goal attempt. Well, maybe we get one in. Maybe. Yeah, I think I'm going to go no tomato sauce. And then I'm going to pick up extra regular gravy. Because I can go more noodles with it than rice and tomato sauce. I'm going to mix up my beef stew. Snap, hold, kick, bangs it through. It breaks the 0-0 score. Finally. 3-0 with 11-12 left in the second. Kings on top. You think the Avalanche could upset the Golden Knights? They won't upset them. The Avalanche would be the favorites. Watching these teams and seeing these scores and the playoffs happen, it seems like the Hurricanes and the Avalanche are on a crash course towards the Stanley Cup Finals. I think that's what I'm going to do, James. But should I have... I guess I could have the peppers in there, right? I put jalapenos in it because I love a little kick. So I will have all of that stuff. But I got to make sure I get extra gravy. I got to get tomato sauce anyway because I make a bunch of pasta here and there. But I'll make sure I get gravy and noodles. More rice. Yep. 3-0 Kings. Low scoring game. Hopefully you guys have the under. Because so far, all defense and missed field goals. Defense and missed field goals. Peppers is my thing. Go for it. Yeah, I usually put a lot of them in there. I'll get like the 3-pack with the 3 different colors. What is it? The orange, red, and yellow. And then I'll get like 1 or 2 green peppers. And then I'll get like 5 jalapenos. Throw all that in there. That's usually how it goes. 5 jalapenos. 2 green peppers, and then 1 and 1 on the other pepper. So it's 5 peppers, 5 jalapenos, 2 onions. I think I have to get a little extra meat because it's usually a little light of the meat. I think I get like between 1 pound and 1.5 pounds. I might have to rock 2 pounds and throw that into the crock pot. Get 2 pounds of the beef stew. Then I'll get rice and noodles. So if I want to mix it up instead of noodles, rice, instead of rice, noodles, bunch of gravy. Splash! What's up there, bird watcher? Welcome in. What is happening? Did you get your first splash of the day? I know you're watching. Man, oh man. I know you are one of the 2 people watching. They didn't show the beer snake yet. With all the... Oh, there it is! We want the beer snake. It is only a couple rows deep so far. It's just beginning. 2 rows, that's it. The beer snake. About, I would say, 4 feet. Oh, we just chugged that beer. And that cup. Those are gigantic cups, too. Those are some big beers. Those cups are solid, man. Those are the real deal cups. Those aren't any 12-ounce cup. That's looking like, I don't know, a 22-ounce cup, 20-ounce cup. The pepper jelly? I have no clue what that is. Pepper jelly. No clue, James. I'm doing the UFL tomorrow. The return out to the 22 for the Defenders, going right to left. I got basketball, UFL, and hockey. The Knicks and the Sixers. The UFL game between the Storm. What is it again? Storm and the Gamblers. And then we have the Ducks and the Knights at night. 3 streams, 3 different sports. You know why the Oilers, Golden Knights, Avalanche, and Lightning? As for the Wild, you respect them. All good there, Tuck. Let's go Avalanche. Thanks to the sub, people. We got another one. 16 away from 7,900. All right. From the 24, down 3-0. Tamu takes a snap. Throwing it over the middle to nobody. Way overthrown and back and to the right. A clown. Allen on the coverage, but nobody home, nobody open, nobody nothing. Incomplete. I need some details, Birdwatcher. I saw that he was on. And covering. I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell. 2nd and 10 for DC. Takes snap, hands it off through the middle. Bang! Blown up. Breaks the tackle and still stuffed. No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Defenders. That was Valladay on the carry, getting nothing. Red, yellow, green peppers, and the chopped up jalapeno with shore jelly. Oh, you have some sort of a jelly, and that's what you put the... Oh, so it's like, okay. Yeah, I don't know what they called that, but okay. Now we got the UFL later tonight as well, Bob. We got the Renegades and the Stallions tonight, UFL. Doubleheader. But there's a little break in between. Start early, finish late. Full start on the Defenders. Terrible. Jelly. Yeah, no, I don't add the jelly or make it with the jelly. I'd rather without all the juiciness. Like, I just want the peppers or the jalapenos instead of that little soupiness. I'd rather not have that extra soupiness, if that makes sense. Pressure! Avoids the sack. Thomas throwing it deep. Avoids it, throws up, hits his man to 42, and he's gonna be gone, so the flag is down. No way that just happened. I don't believe it. We gotta see about the flag. Antonio, how does he avoid the sack, throw a perfect pass on a deep, like, out or something, and Antonio for the touchdown? What is the call? What is the flag? Roughing the passer! The touchdown's gonna stick! And it's gonna apply on the kickoff. No way! Should have been a sack. Should have been a huge play by the Kings. He just right steps the man, throws a deep dart. Oh, that must have been like a super long, deep post by Antonio. Wow, yep, he's on the left side. He just does a post. He keeps posting. Bang. 2 receivers in the same area as well as Kiki Kute was out there as well, but Antonio with the catch and gone. Wow. What up, Greg? Let's go. After the Stallions win today, they still have a chance at the playoffs. Shields up. Washington, D.C. always here for his Defenders. Yes, the schedule releases Thursday, May 14th. I don't know what time, though. I don't know what time they're releasing it, but it will be Thursday, May 14th, which is just a few days away. What's today? Saturday? Yeah. A few days away, people. Wow. Wow, what a strike by the defenders. And they're going for 2 as they're up 6-3. The beer snake. Just keep growing, just keep growing, just keep growing. What a play, Word Life. What a play. The NFL schedule? Yeah, I don't even know what I'm covering on that Thursday yet. I only have through Monday nights. I'll check in a little while to see what they have going on Wednesday. I don't think they have Thursday ready. "81 yards. Insanity. Going for 2. Shotgun, running back to the right. Motion going up top is Ezekama. Hands it off. Valadez stuffed at the 1. Bang! Stays 6-3. Wham! Bam! All right. We got about 9.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Let me see the NHL, what they have going for. They have Tuesday. We can cover Game 5 on Tuesday night. I'll write that down. Knights, Ducks. Tuesday night, I can cover the Knights and the Ducks. Wednesday is not out there yet. Let's see basketball. Yeah, they don't have Tuesday ready. They have Monday, but I'm covering the Avs. Yeah, the Knicks are on. I'm covering that tomorrow. Yeah, so we'll have to see after that. But, alright, so we got till Tuesday. Because I'll cover the Knights and the Ducks Tuesday night after tutoring. And then we're going to see about Wednesday. Wednesday, I probably have to tutor. So I don't think I'll be able to do anything Wednesday. Thursday, we'll see. Then Friday is UFL. Saturday, I have graduation and should be able to cover one UFL game at 3 o'clock Eastern when I get back. And we got to check in on the European Football Alliance for Saturday the 16th in the morning. And the same thing for the 17th. I'll have the UFL on that Sunday and waiting on the European Football Alliance. Well, the times are out, but I got to make sure I can get their streaming service, whatever it is. Only one game next Friday. Now I'll be able to cover Sunday and one game on Saturday. So I can cover 3 of the 4 UFL games next week. Let me see the American Football League Europe. Let's see if they have the times out there yet. "81 yards on that touchdown." They have the times out there. They have the times out there for the American Football League Europe. I got to see what service they're providing as well. Returning from the 17 out to the 34-yard line. So Saturday the 23rd. Let's move this over. The 23rd. It's at 1700 hours CET time. I think that's 7. Don't think I can cover that. Hands off in the middle, grinding to the 40, 5 yards on the run. 5 yards on the run. Sunday. Yeah, it looks like it's overlapping with the European Football Alliance. I'll have to double check that, though, later. With the time conversion. They're doing it roughly the same times. So the two leagues competing with each other. And that's not good. And hands it off through the middle. Bang! Blasting through. Gets 5. Should be a first down with the forward progression. The forward progress. The Battlehawks next week. I don't know which time spot they're on. Let's see. Week 8. I can cover the Storm and the Renegades. Yeah, the Gamblers and the Battlehawks. I should be home to cover that. I'm going to miss the Defenders and the Kings rematch next week. He was just short of a first down, and he loses a yard on the run. It'll be 4th and 1. They didn't give him the first down before. Oh, baby. Decision to make for the Kings. Man, oh, man. All quiet on the green front. There we go. And the Kings are punting it away on 4th and 1. Womp. And bounces to the 1. Oh, I might have just hit the goal line. It's going to be a touchback. Oh. Touchback. Yep, they're going to commercial. 6-3 Defenders. Halfway through the second period. Second quarter. Let me see. CET conversion to Mountain Time. It's 8 hours ahead. Yeah, 8 hours ahead. So it's 9 o'clock on the 23rd. Yeah, that's exactly what time they have the other league. And 6 o'clock. And they got it at 7 o'clock. So those first two games, not good. Not good. 5 a.m. on the 30th. So that we can do. And the 31st would be 10 o'clock. Alright, so the first week I can't cover the American Football League of Europe, but I can cover 2 games the second week. Apparently. But yeah, we'll have to do that week by week because it's so early in the morning. And those schedules are crazy. The 30th. Oh, there's 2. That is 10 o'clock and 5 a.m. Oh, I can't cover the 10 o'clock. I can cover the 5 a.m. Because 10 o'clock would be the European League of Football. Wait a second. That's on Saturday, 5 and 10. Oh, I could do 2 on the Saturday, and then Sunday, what time was it? I wrote the wrong times down. Hold on. That is 4 and 4. That's 6. I can do the 6. Yeah, I can't do the 10. Okay. Alright, so I got the first 2 weeks ready with the games I can cover. I just got to double check the other schedule with the time change. And hands it off through the middle. Bang. Gets to the 27, about 2 yards on the run by Deion Jackson. Yeah, Dazen is what I had last year. But I don't know this year. What up, District Nation and Mr. in the building. So I was checking out the European League of Football schedule. No, the American Football League of Europe. I'm just so used to saying the European League of Football. And Tommy on the run for gain of 1. Nothing there. It'll be 3rd and 8. Mr. Green in the building. UFL doing their best to get football junkies through hibernation. I hear that. UFL, baby. What's good word? District Nation, are you streaming today? Let us know. Let us know. Covers a bunch of Washington, D.C. games. The Nationals. Baseball. Hello, hello, hello. Rise and shine, Giants fan. And 3rd and 7. Tamu calling the timeout. Second timeout. They got 1 left with 6:19 on the clock. Used to love the NFL Europe back in the day. I never got a chance to watch it back in the 90s, but I always checked the standings and the scores in the newspaper. But didn't get a chance to watch it. But, yeah, I'm going to watch a bunch. See how it goes. We'll see. Let me check their website, the games, the American Football League, how to watch. There's 8 teams in the AFLE. They have their championship game is called the Gold Bowl. The Gold Bowl. Shotgun. Here we go. Thomas got time. Rolling out to the right. He's going to run for it. No, he throws it up top. And off the hands. And incomplete. No, he caught it. He caught it to 41. Fairchild coming through. What? I thought I saw that ball flying on through. But he dumps out the Fairchild down the sideline. Gets both feet in bounds. That is an NFL catch. Bam. Operations. And hands out through the middle. Bang, bang. Gets about 3 on the run. Deion Jackson. I don't see where they're playing the games. Get tickets. They do have a little field to watch the game. Throwing it down low. Hits his man. Breaking a tackle. First down. Gets 7 yards down the sideline. Moving the chains. Does a comma. I'm seeing it on the website about how to watch it. I'm going to have to Google it. What up, Brock? Bestie in the league. Offense. You wish the offense would compliment it more. Tamu is inconsistent. He makes some great plays, though. Dumps out down low as a comma again, all the way to the 36. 11 yards on that one. Another first down. Yeah, sometimes Tamu does some crazy things. He definitely shows sparks of NFL level plays, but only sparks. He doesn't do it consistently. That's why he's not in the NFL. But out of all the quarterbacks, Austin Reed has been playing really, really well. But Tamu shows some elite status on runs and passes, or a mix of both throughout the plays, throughout the game. I am doing the Avs on Monday, Bob. Runs up the middle to the 35. 1 on the run. Jackson again. Jordan was on the fan, 106.7 this week. He sounds ready to go. AFLE, how to watch. No, it's not the AFL, the AFLE. Google doesn't even recognize it. And 2nd and 9, Tommy rolling out to the right again, avoiding the pressure, gets past the big boy, diving, but forces him out of bounds and a loss of a yard. That's right, American football, how to watch. Because it just drops off the E. Not Australian football. Come on, Google. I'm going to have to spend time trying to find it. I don't see anything on the website. Doesn't say anything about how to watch. Keep that play going. Keep that spark alive. Tommy throws on the middle. Bang! First down to 23. And taken down to the 21. Oh, baby. What a play there by Powell. Coming through. Here comes the defenders. Latest news. How to watch. You should have this easily to find on. They got the times. The London Warriors as the 8th franchise. Yep, they have the tickets on sale. How to watch. Hands it off through the middle. Bang. Stuffed at the 20. Only gets a yard, but reaches the danger zone. Smith on that carry. Tell my computer to shut up. Shut up. Stupid inanimate object. How'd I do? Was that good? Was that good there, JJ? Welcome in, JJ. As we're at the 2-minute warning. Whoops, wrong one. And we're at the 2-minute warning. Make sure you guys go check out Play by Play with JJ. If you want to watch the Sixers lose, go and watch what JJ covers the Sixers playoff games. I cover some of the Knicks Sixers games to watch the Knicks win. But if you want to watch the Sixers lose, go with JJ over there. But also covers a ton of Philadelphia Phillies baseball and other baseball games as well. Also has the Diamond Zone, which he covers a multiple amount of baseball games all at once on his channel. Go over there, subscribe it up. He just hit 10,000 subscribers. He celebrated. He bought himself a nice giant cake, some balloons, and a new Mercedes. So that's how well JJ is doing over there on his channel. Yeah, let's go. Let's see. I don't see how to watch the AFLE. Probably tomorrow night is their funeral. They get smashed. They get swept. Get your broomsticks ready. Broomsticks ready. So dumb. So dumb there, birdwatcher. You bought a Mercedes in your sleep. The full schedule. Take a look at our game center. It's just the games. How do we watch them, you idiots? You give us tickets and the calendar options. How do we watch your game? How am I supposed to watch your games? It's got to be on DAZN. I'm going to have to look up DAZN. Driving me crazy. All right. Back in action at the 22nd and 9 for the defenders. Looking. Screen pass way over the head of Jackson. Incomplete. Fail. Thanks to the subs. 15 subscribers away from 7,900. JJ went all out. 10 McNuggets and a chocolate shake. Ow. Make it 2 shakes. Bang. I'm going to have to actually go to the game. It's quite a commute, but I'll do it. Multimedia Sports Network Empire. Birdman in the morning. Throwing it deep down low. Oh, he hit Scotty. Down the sideline to the pylon. Bang! Scotty. Boom, 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 boom. Got it, got it, got it. Unbelievable. And it is now 12-3, Scotty. That's what Scotty was doing. I'm not just crazy. He's crazy. I'm just mocking the crazy. What a catch. Down the sideline, taps the pylon, got him. Oh, baby. Just like, dink, pylon, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Shields up there, Washington. 12-3, going for the extra point to make it 13-3. Ha 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 ha. Good one, JJ. Back to the game. You'll love that, JJ. You'll love it. Extra point from the left hash. Bangs it through. 13-3. DC taking over in the second quarter. Let me see what the EFA football how to watch. Let's see if it has this. The games are for free primarily on the official EFA YouTube channel. So maybe, maybe the same thing for the AFLE. 9 camera setups, so watch out. Live games, full replays, highlights, and so on. Let's see if I can get to their YouTube channel. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Let's click. Subscribe to the EFA. Got it. I don't see anything live because they didn't play yet, but nothing's set up yet. But I subscribe to the European Football Alliance. Maybe I should look for the AFLE. See if they do. They have 815 subscribers. The AFLE. Maybe they're going to show games on here. They're actually showing some things on there. Don't know if they're going to go live on their channel, but I'm subscribed to both leagues now. But the EFA is on YouTube. The AFLE we'll have to see. Oh man, shields up, people. Shields up. Still going to find out about that. Let me just do one more check. The Braves' former manager, Bobby Cox, passed away. No way! The king of the 90s, that awesome Braves team that only won, what, one World Series? Sad to say. That sucks that they only won one. Wish they won more. Take down those stupid Yankees back in the day. Alright, well, we'll have to adjust the schedule week by week for the European football. Here we go, the return out to the 34-yard line for the Kings. Bam. Alright, we're good. Just talking about him and to Birdwatch a couple nights ago. 84 years old. You wouldn't mind a cameo from Body? Maybe in the future, we'll see. We shall see. Last 14 drives for the Kings. 0 touchdowns. Almost got more. Stupid Derek Jeter throws up top on the bubble. And the defender's all over it. Turns it into 2 on the reception by Lucky Jackson. Whew. We are a Tim Tebow amount of subs away from 7,900. 15. Injury on the defenders on the top of the screen. Cornerback. Thompson, number 1. Number 1 in your programs and number 1 in your hearts. What's the lead code for you on YouTube? What? I have no idea what you mean. 13-3 defenders with $1.24 left in the first. Kings are 2-4. The defenders 5-1. When this is all said and done, to be the defenders 6-1 because the Kings not looking good. Maybe I could toss the laundry on at halftime. That's what I should do. I get 2 loads of laundry done today. After 35, shotgun. Looking, throwing it deep. On the money, makes the grab of the 30 of the defenders. Drops it in there. Winstead coming through. Look at that. Amazing. I know, what a play. Grabbing it and taking it down on his back. Got it with one hand up here. Bang, bang. Falls backwards for the catch. Off the hands, almost intercepted. Then almost a one-handed catch. After a sweet play, that would have been picked off. Should have been picked off. What up, what up, what up? DJ. Gene. Oh, the defender's doing push-ups for dropping that one. The new football league on YouTube, what's it called? Well, the one that's on YouTube is the European Football Alliance, EFA. European Football Alliance. I just subscribed to that YouTube channel, and also the American Football League Europe. I subscribe to that YouTube channel. And we'll see if they put their streams on YouTube. I'm assuming live, but we'll see. Looking, throws it up top, hits his man, but he drops it, broken up at the 27. So it'll be 3rd and 10 for the Kings. Who is DJ Gene? I don't remember. Where have you been, DJ Gene? I haven't seen you in a while. The name's not ringing a bell. Makes me think that you're one of my students, but I don't think so. Don't think you're one of my students. 1:07 left in the second, 3rd and 10. Got to get to the double deuce, to the 22. Looking, plenty of time in the pocket. Wants to run, nowhere to go. Bang! Jacked up and fumbled. Holy crap, that was a smashing. He got blindside smashed. Holy crap. What in the world was that? He got blown up. He went like a crash test dummy. Blown up. And I think the Kings recovered the football. Holy. Not one of my students. All right, all right. Holy cow. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. They're going to show us a hit again. From behind. Bang! Oh, that was kind of high, too. Bang! Landed on his shoulder. Ball comes flying out right away. Blown up. Just a subscriber. You're not just a subscriber. You are a member of the Rhino Nation. Let's go. You are a prime member of the Rhino Nation. Bow! We just heard it, too. It was like, pow! Blown up. Wow. That is probably one of the biggest hits, if not the biggest hit I've seen in a couple years. Since I've been streaming, that hit probably takes the cake. That was a smashing. A smashing. Oh, they're calling a penalty on him. They thought about it, and they thought about illegal use of the helmets. Oh, man. Robertson, number 50 with the smashing. He went bang. And they're going to call a personal foul on him. Illegal use of too much power. The top of the helmet. Illegal use of the helmet. That's close. That is definitely one of the biggest hits. That was a smashing. But the little bit of the helmet hitting and smashing Rogers, so he's getting smashed and slapped with a 15-yard penalty. That was wow. And Blandino saying that he lowered the head a little. You can't lower the head and make forcible contact. Well, that's what you want to do. You want to tuck under, but it went too straight ahead and like touched the helmet a little. But man, oh man. That is a smash. All right, at the 17-yard line, inside the danger zone, here comes the Kings. 58 seconds left. Takes the snap. And rolling out to the right side. Flag down, throw on the run. And incomplete in the end zone. Is Rogers still out there? I couldn't tell if Rogers still out there or if they were in the backup. Oh, they got Perry out there. And now Rogers coming back out there. Perry, the backup quarterback. All right, so Rogers coming back out there. Missed one play after the shellacking from Robertson. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right. Here we go. 49 seconds up, 1st and 5. Throws it up top, hits his man, first down to the 4. Yeah, so I guess it was offsides that they didn't let us know, but offsides. And now 7 yards on that one. First down for the Kings, 1st and goal. 1st and goal, people. And the Kings calling a timeout with 43 seconds left. Bam, 47 votes in the poll. Make sure you hit that like button, vote in the poll, do it. We got about 500 views so far. And about 250 on the vertical front. Oh, I missed it. Thank you, Vincent, for showing some love. It showed up on the other side and I didn't see it. If you're still here, Vincent, thank you. Thank you for the donation. I did not see it show up before. My apologies. Usually it shows up. And I didn't see it. So thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. Awesome. Thanks, Vincent. Appreciate it. New member, first timer, and he subscribes to the channel. Thank you so much. Shout out to Vincent. Looks like a false start on both tackles around the edge. Flags down. False start. Back him up. Man, oh man. It didn't show up. Let me see the... Yeah, it didn't show up. Huh. Didn't show up on Restream. I saw it on the YouTube side, but I had to go find that. Weird. Shotgun. First goal back at the 9. Rogers to the end zone. Bang! Jumps up, makes the grab. Touchdown for the Kings. Glorious. Tariq Black doing it. Got him. There we go. They're back in action. First touchdown in a long Obi-Wan. I'm out of time. Wow. Bang. Black makes a grab, takes it to the ground. Touchdown Kings. 13-9. All right. Wow, yeah, so we're in week 7. They haven't scored a touchdown since week 5. So good stuff. Well, offensive touchdown. I don't even think they had a defensive touchdown either. Anyways, touchdown, extra point coming, closing the lead to a 3-point game. Bang. 13-10, defenders up by 3. All right. The Kings making it interesting, people. Interesting. All right. Hoo-ah. Like number Marshall Falk. So sub to the Rhino to gain some IQ. Heyo. What's up? Dr. Delay, thanks for the message. Thanks for being a monthly member as well. And the Richard Carr in the building. Smash them free subs. Boom. All right, people, make sure you check out Dr. Delay. He covers a ton of Pirates baseball games, Steelers football games. He covered the March Madness. He covers other baseball games besides the Pirates. Going to cover a ton of football, college football, pro football, American football, a.k.a. the NFL, and beyond. Covers a little bit of hockey, but since his Penguins are gone, we'll see the Penguins again in October. Dr. Delay in the building. Yeah, the Tuck the Puppy in town scoreboard update 13-10. Defenders on top. Lead cut to 3. Appreciate that, Dr. Delay. Man, I fell asleep so early last night. I don't even remember what time I fell asleep. I just woke up at like 6-something in the morning. And I don't even think it was past midnight. Maybe it was midnight. I was watching an episode of MIA, and I'm gonna have to go rewatch it because I don't even remember when I fell asleep. Don't remember going to sleep. I just remember waking up early in the morning. Weird. Weird. Your Stars lost. Yep. Penguins out. Stars out. Well, there's not many teams left. We got 8 teams left. It's gonna be down to 4 very soon. Very, very soon we'll be down to 4. And it seems like it's going to be Hurricanes and Avalanche. But we still got Avalanche only up 2-0. So they win their 3rd one tonight. Fantastic. All right, bang, kickoff time. Here we go. They better check in on the beer snake, too, at the half. And I'm going to throw on laundry. No big deal. Out to the 24-yard line. That's what she said you'd say, Rhino. That's what she said. "32 seconds on the clock. Tamu can move the ball quickly." The Stars are pretty good. It'll probably be Rhino's Avalanche that takes it all. We hope. Delay. Hopefully we get some more people as we cover more of the Avalanche. Can't cover them today. Cover them Monday night. Avs better win tonight. Sweep the Wild. That'd be awesome. Hurricanes and the Avalanche. They both sweep the first 2 series. That'd be fabulous. Throwing it down low. Bang. To the 31 and out of bounds. 27 seconds on the clock. Ezukama on the reception. I mean, it's not going to happen, but imagine they win, they sweep all 3 series to go to the Stanley Cup. That would be sick. But the first 2 would be sick enough. But we're still far away from that happening. Takes a snap from the 31. Tamu rolling out to the right. Get him! Throws it deep. Got him out open at the 27. 20. Taken down at the 15. Powell coming through. What is happening? How is he so wide open? And it's another deep post like before, and it works again. This time it's not a touchdown, not for 81 yards, but all the way to about the 18-yard line of the Kings. Sorry, the 14-yard line of the Kings. Spikes it with 14 seconds left. The defenders have no timeouts left. A field goal opportunity, but maybe they can get a touchdown back before halftime. Wow. No timeout, so this is dangerous. Dangerous. Powell, big time. Wow. So I don't know what's going on with the Kings defense, but they got to hold them to 3 here. 16-10 be better than 20-10. Flag, false start, send them back. False start. Back them up. Back him up, baby. What up, Guy? The guy is back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tomo's got 267 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, but a couple bombs. It's the bombs destroying the Kings. Tomo out of the pocket. Tomo avoiding the sack and throwing it deep. Crushing him. Crushing him. 267 yards, but only 13 points in the first half. Tomo back, fumble, he held on, and he's sacked back at the 30, and they're going to run out of time. Tomo, what is he doing? No 3 points for you. Tomo, oh man, time runs out, brutal. You can't take that sack, Tomo. See, he does crap like that every once in a while. He loves to hold on to the ball too long. And that's the end of the first half. No points. So close yet so far. Oh, man. Silly Tomo. Unbelievable. What up, David? Nobody watches this league, said the liar. Yeah, there's a few people that watch. There's a few there, David. Not many, but there's some diehard football fans like myself and the Rhino Nation. I hope the NFL buys it eventually. That's probably what they need to keep this going. I don't think there's enough of an audience. You know, half the stadium, you're getting 500,000 to 1 million views a game. So it's okay, but not great. I mean, if they get 1 million views every game, then it could survive. But under 500,000, it won't survive. Not a chance. So we'll see. We shall see. And we are at the half. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I'm going to go put on the laundry. Halftime. So let me go and put up the Rhino. Halftime. You stop that nonsense delay. I'm going to leave the screen up here. I'm just going to put up the Rhino. Bring in the teams here. They're not going to merge. It's going to be something separate from the NFL. It's not ready to be in the NFL. It's separate from the NFL. It would be better if they merged with Canada, the UFL, but I think Canada wants to find a way to merge with the NFL, which maybe in 5 years, if the CFL can bring some sort of reason for the NFL to take them on, then maybe. But all right, I'll be back in a few minutes, people. Couple things taken care of. Laundry on. Put the dishes away. Then after the game, we're going to go put the clothes in the dryer. Go food shopping, have some lunch, get ready for the night game, put on more laundry. It's a busy day for the Rhino. Busy day. What's up, Denny? And Sam. Yeah, we got to find a way for the CFL to get a 10th team. 9 is just a silly number. It was the worst when the NFL had 31 teams, and they had a bye week. One team had a bye week every week, and that was just awful. That was terrible. How do you have a bye week 1? That's just terrible. I think it was the Dolphins week 1 they had off. But you can't do that because you need a rest somewhere in the middle. So you can't do that nonsense. Phone YouTube problems? Say what? Sorry to hear that, Ricky. What's up? Glad to have you. Ricky is here. Hello, bud. Welcome in. We're at halftime. Halfway through, but we got a doubleheader today. 2 UFL games, people. That tripleheader has turned into a doubleheader yesterday. Appears to be a single header. No. No. Is the other game over? It might be over. Don't tell me there, Birdwatcher. Don't tell me. Oh, it's still going. And the Fever look like they're going to lose. Are they lost? I see that they're down by 3. The Fever are going to lose opening night. What? Let me see. It's 105-102 with 28 seconds left. The Dallas Wings over the Fever. I should be a Wings fan because I love wings. Buffalo Wings. And my Rhino has wings. Should I root for Dallas? They got, what's her name, right? Beckers? Or am I crazy? Yeah, they got Paige Beckers. 20 points. 8 for 10 from the field. 3 rebounds, 4 assists. What is it? Ogunbowale has 22 for the Wings. How is that Caitlin Clark doing? 20 points, 7 for 17. 2 for 8 from 3. That's not good. 25%. Hit all her free throws. 20 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. 5 turnovers for Caitlin Clark. And she might get the big ugly L. The big ugly L. We gotta watch, it's fun. No. What up, Gordon? Stallions fan here. I'll be covering that tonight. You going for the Kings in this one? All right. Cool. They're keeping it close. What the heck? He just pulled the green screen over him. What just happened? Anyway, we're just about to start the second half. Oh man, it's comedy at its finest. I don't know what's going on. Second half coming. Let's go. 13-10 Defenders. Bum, bum, bum. All right, Defenders kicking it off to the Kings. Bang. And here is the return. I just popped it on and I saw that. Returning it out to the 38-yard line. And they're just popped back. What is happening? Do not mind the man behind and in front and behind the curtain. Ah! Man, oh man, that's just a bunch of nonsense. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. I gotta turn it off. Otherwise, I'll just be too distracted while I'm covering this game. All right, they got it to 40 rather. Left to right in the shotgun. Rogers takes a snap, hands it off through the middle, fakes a handoff, rolling to the right, hits him at the 45, takes him to the 50, but a flag is down. Black on the catch. We got to see what that penalty is. Oh man, Stallions need to win tonight. You're right, Gordon. They got to fight hard. They can beat them. They can beat the Renegades. An eligible man downfield. It'll be 1st and 15. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. I can't do it. I can't do it! We'll have to do it not live. Not live. You watch it. I'll watch it live later. 1st and 15 for the Kings. Shotgun. Rushing forward. Throwing it over the middle to the 40. Gets the 5er back. 2nd and 10. Davidson, the tight end, on the reception. It's always tough to get those redirects. I know. I can only get them occasionally because usually I'm on later than most people. So it feels good to finally, redirect to people when they're on and I end before them. So I'll see who's out there today so I could go and redirect to. The Fever lose. Looking at those in the middle. Bang! First down to the 45. Taken down to the 41. Oh, baby. Nice throw over the middle. Bam. But I don't know who's going to be streaming in about an hour and a half. We'll see. I was able to get Birdwatcher once, Delay once, PAS a couple times. I think JJ once in the last couple weeks. It's tough. Shotgun, hands up, going to the outside up top. And jumps over player, still going. Gets about 7 out of bounds around the 35-yard line. Nice play there by Robinson. You're unbelievable. Oh. Your heart has not stopped beating all day. That's good. That's good. Over the middle, bam, on the button hook to the 30, taking down the 27, another first down. There it is, Lucky on the play. Ridiculous. 3 doubleheaders is turning into 3 games. I have the doubleheader. My stream's up. I'm ready to go. I got things to do. We can squeeze in the real world in between streams some way, somehow. All right. 1st and 10 in the shotgun. And hands it off on the delay. Different delay. 1 yard on the run. I don't know. They say it was the most points ever in a WNBA game. They both had over 100. Since the big hit, 5 for 5, 49 yards and a touchdown for Chandler Rogers. Maybe they knocked some quality into him. All right, 11.5 left in the third. Defenders' 3-point lead in jeopardy at the moment. Play clock down to 3, 2. Dropping back in. More prevent defense. Little quick slant for about 3. Doesn't develop. Not much there. Black on the attack. So 3rd and 7 for Louisville. That final minute's got to be a disaster, huh, there, Birdwatcher? I caught 2 random little clips of it, and comical. They gave him 4, 3rd and 6. Man, oh man. Maybe it's that Gavin is doing the later game because it was supposed to be a triple header. Looking pressure! Oh, blown up at the 32. You can't take that sack, but they love to do it. Smash, crush, and now we got about a 50-yard field goal attempt. You have a delayed doubleheader today. The delay to 10K. Almost there, man. Almost there. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. JJ just got there. You'll be there in no time. PAS is just a tad behind. I'm a little bit behind that. Birdwatcher should follow suit as well. And a 49-yard field goal straight ahead. Bang! Got it. Ties the game at 13 apiece. All right. A nap in between? No. I got too much to do. We got more laundry, food shopping, and lunch. I just had a little mini super light continental breakfast. So I'll have to pick something up and have that from the food shoppingness. Maybe a delicious rotisserie chicken. One of those little chickies. Anyways, there will be no nap in between. Because then I'll wake up a half hour late to my stream and be like, I don't know what happens. A nap in between and, yeah, maybe. I would take a nap in between if I could, but I got to get stuff done today. I got a triple header tomorrow, so I have no time tomorrow. I start late tomorrow, 1:30 my time, so 3:30 on the East Coast, but I'd rather be able to sleep in tomorrow. So tonight, I got to do things today. Get my streams going tonight, because I won't be able to do it tomorrow. It's back to back to back. On the verge of a surge, the Rhino ramp rising to the top. That's right, Mr. September is when you think it's going to happen? Baseball's kind of dipped. I still see you got a lot of people in there, delay. You still get a lot. No naps for the delay, I know. Yeah, college football and NFL, hopefully that's more of a hit in August and September. I'm hoping I get a nice surge in the beginning of the CFL this season. Because the first 2 months of the CFL last year was nice. It was starting to grow. And hopefully it grows a bunch more this year. Pretty good turnout for the Birdwatcher. Good season. Nice growth for the Orioles and the Orioles contents. What up, Taco? In the building. The Taco is back. 13-13, 5 minutes into the third. Anybody's game. The Kings holding strong here in the third. I'll take it. I thought the defenders were about to run away with it. If they would have scored a touchdown at the end of the second, maybe, just maybe, this would be a different game. But we got a tie game. And kickoff, returning from the sixer, right to left, past the 20. 25, 30, 35 through the middle. 40, still going, breaking tackles. Pass midfield to the 40, fumble! Loses the ball! Oh, he passes midfield and loses it! And it's the Kings ball at their own 45! A sweet return ends in a complete disaster. What a tragedy. Asakama on the return, gets punched out, over the shoulder, boop, bang. Man, oh man. Unbelievable. You need the Kings to get a touchdown. Yeah. And hands it off up top. Oh, big hole, first down to the 40, to the 34-yard line. Bam. What a run. All the way to 33 by number 33. Who the flippity flip is that? Is that Wheeler? Wheeler for 22 yards. It is Wheeler. Maybe I'm just blind. What is this sport? It's American football. The United Football League, the UFL. Rolling out to the right. Dumps it. Oh, watch out. Avoids the first tackler. Cuts inside. Oh, cuts back. Spin maneuver. Still going to the 20. Cuts to the outside with the juke. What a play. To the 15. To the 13. That is super sweet by James Robinson. Oh, wow. Looked like a poor man's Barry Sanders on that play. I know. Unbelievable. That was nice. Nice. The Kings have the ball and driving just like that. Might get a touchdown there, Ricky. Spin maneuver, jukes on top of jukes. All right, at the 14, shotgun, takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Chandler Rogers going to run it up top. Inside the 10, goes out of bounds at the 6 for 8 yards on the run. Oh, baby. In the danger zone, inside the 10, Rogers and the Kings on the attack. Bam, UFL, that's right. Football. And we have the Canadian Football League in less than a month, starting up June 4th. Thursday, June 4th. More football. The Kings are in it to win it there, Alec. I like it. They have it at the 6er. 2nd and 2. Hands it off. Oh, fakes the handoff. Oh, hits his man over the middle on the slam back in the end zone. Bang! Touchdown block. Oh, baby. Spins that football. Whoosh. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, baby. Was that Wiedemeyer they were showing? He's the one that punched out that football earlier, causing that fumble on that kick return. Ball is in the end zone, and the Kings are on top 19-13. Wow. Black in the back of the end zone. Boom. Extra point to make it a 7-point lead for the Kings. The Kings. Snap, hold, kick. Bang. 20-13, Louisville. CFL is weird. It's pretty good, though. It's not the NFL yet, but they're changing a bunch of rules next year, and it's going to be very similar to the NFL. So they got to adjust the fields and everything, but they're going to be a lot closer to the NFL rules there, Taco. NFL is by far the best. Facts on top of facts. Only 6 more likes till 40. Yeah. 6 more likes to the big 4-0. Let's go. We're at about 700 views. Oh, we're getting a little bit more people showing up on the vertical side now. That is good. It's a high amount of views. Oh, well, not high amount of views, but a high amount of average time on the vertical side. Usually it's about 45 seconds to a minute. But we're averaging almost 2.5 minutes on the vertical front. But it's not many views indeed. We're at about 325 on the views. It's okay. I'll take it. The more eyes, the better. The schedule release next week is Thursday. Do you know what time? I didn't see a time. Are they just going to, drop it in the morning? Or are they going to, make some sort of big announcement or anything? It's probably just going to be dropped in the morning. Do you know what time? We should check to see what time they dropped it last year. Let me AI that and see if they can figure out what day and time did the NFL release the schedule 2025. Let's see if AI can figure that out. Oh, they did drop it at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Oh, they aired it on prime time. NFL Network and ESPN 2. So it'll be 6 o'clock Rhino time. And they did it on a Wednesday last year. But it'll be a night release. Prime time. CFL preseason starts May 18th. Yeah. May 18th? Oh, yeah, that's right. It's 1 o'clock my time. I have finals that day. I have to, I got school. And returning from the 2, defenders, right to left past the 25 to the 33. Yeah, then the 22nd, I have the May 22nd, it's another preseason game. I have the UFL. The 23rd, I have a wedding. And there's 2 games there. The 29th, I have the UFL. Can't cover that. There's 4 games on that day. Yeah. So I can't cover any CFL preseason, unfortunately. UFL games are on, and I have a wedding. And Monday's the first day of finals on May 18th. Do I think the defenders will win today? I thought so. Bryce, they probably still pull it out, but they're down by 7 here in the third quarter. Runs it down low for a gain of 5. That is Deion Jackson on the carry. Halfway through the third quarter. Welcome in, Bryce. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The Pirates play early that day, so you're 50-50 if you go live for it. Yeah, I don't have anything yet. I'll write NFL down, but yeah, but I got to see because I'll probably want to cover some playoff hockey on the 14th. Down on the ground is an injured King. You think they'll pull it out? Probably. Probably come through in the fourth quarter. What time did the Pirates play on that Thursday? I'll write NFL at 6. But it's going to most likely be playoffs. Most likely. Let's see if they have anything on Thursday. The Golden Knights and Ducks is a possibility. And the Canadian Sabres a possibility. But if it's an hour and the Ducks and Golden Knights probably start at 7:30, I could cover it for an hour and a half. Thursday, the Knicks and 76ers possibility on Thursday. So hopefully the Knicks sweep them and crush them tomorrow, so there'll be no game on Thursday. Oh, then there's a game Tuesday. Yeah, unless it goes 6, there'll be no Thursday game. So there's a possibility of hockey. Possibility of hockey, but that's about it. Oh, noon for the Pirates? Noon Eastern? Oh, you got plenty of time, delay. Plenty of time. Well, we'll figure it out Tuesday. well, Tuesday night to see if there is any hockey game for Thursday. Because if the Pirates are done, then we could do a little mini collab or something. And, it's a lot easier to talk about sports when there's two of us back and forth, if you're interested. Since we couldn't do the draft. I'm already going to sign up. In August, I'm going to sign up for the prom on Friday instead of the Thursday for the draft so that I can cover the draft day 1 next year. Makes me so mad. 20-13, the Kings on top of the Defenders. Defenders at their own 37, second and 5. Blitzing from up top, hands it off through the middle, gobbled up, maybe gets a half a yard, it'll be 3rd and 4.5. 3rd down for the Defenders. The Kings doing mighty fine early here in the 3rd quarter. Beautiful. When do you go live today, Delay? And shotgun Tomu over the middle. Bang. Oh, he dropped it. Should have been a first down to 46. But he drops it. Unbelievable. Kiki to the Kute with the incompletion. Yeah, going solo, I feel like there'll be a lot of dead air because they'll be talking. You'll be like, what do we talk about? Like, and I feel like it's not much to talk about anyway. I don't know. So it would be a lot easier as a collab to interact with each other and the chat. Hello, hello, hello. What up, NJ? Welcome. Long time. And fair catch at the 23-yard line. And out comes Rogers yet again. Bang, shellacked. Tuesday nights and Sunday mornings. Check your schedule there, Delay. I gotta do something for the NFL. Starting up beginning of September. JJ's back. What do you got going on today, JJ? When is your game on? Our first game's in 30 minutes, and the Pirates play at 9 o'clock Eastern. Doubleheader for the Delay today. All right. At the 23, shotgun play action fake. Slant over the middle, off the hands, incomplete, too far in front of him. Block could not make the grab. What up, Coyote? Coyote's showing up on the vertical side. What's up, man? Another long time no see. Get ready for the CFL. Just about 3 weeks away. Little over 3 weeks away. Shotgun over the middle. Bang! First down to the 35. Drive is alive. Davidson coming through. 6 o'clock. It's a light day for the JJ. A rare light Saturday for you. All right. Saturday mornings, you guys should run a Saturday or Sunday mornings for a baseball show. Collab with each other. Delay, play-by-play with JJ, PAS, Birdwatcher. Something where the games are never on. It's before the games start. I don't know. Just a thought. That would be fun stuff. Timeout for the Kings, using the first timeout of the second half. Go Kings, go. Can they take a 2-score lead? That'd be glorious. It's kind of the off season, I know. The UFL gets me by. And then also covering hockey and basketball playoffs a bunch. A tad. Not as much as I'd like, but enough. A little bit. Getting me by until June 4th. And the CFL takes over. 5 more likes to 40. Let's get it. And the votes are up to 63. The Magic Man, let's go. Shotgun, hands it up through the middle, grinding for a gain of 3. Not much on that run there by Showdown. The Jaden Showdown on the carry. Like it up, like it up, like it up. Cheers. Bing. Straight up vodka. Water. Cheers, Magic Man. Cheers. Sub it up, 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 up. Trips up top. Tight formation with the trips. We're good, we're good. Here we go. Defenders blitzing, only rushing 5. No, they rushed 4. And the linebacker attacked, and the defensive lineman dropped back. And incomplete to be 3rd and 7. Everybody's going to be UFL streamers next year if baseball goes on strike. They got to find a way to keep it going. Delay hopes not. Wake up, DC. Yeah, Washington is in the shadows waiting to cheer on his defenders. This is shocking. 4 minutes left in the 3rd. Down to 1 on the play clock. Gets it all, but a flag. Flag. Flags everywhere. Ricky wants another touchdown for the Kings. False start. Back them up. Another touchdown would really put the defenders on their heels. Down 2 touchdowns. Nearing the end of the 3rd quarter. That'd be something. All right, all right. 174 yards through the air for Rodgers and 2 touchdowns. Not bad. 2 for 6 on 3rd down conversions, averaging 5.3 per down. And throws it into the ground. They were all over that screen pass. The running back screen does not develop. Just chucks into the ground, 4th and 12. There was no second option on that screen pass. Haven't been down 2 touchdowns all season. Well, don't worry, because no touchdown on this one, and the Kings have to punt it away. And boom. I want to see the beer snake. Returning from the 19, right to left. Stutters, jukes his man to the 25, out to the 27. Rodgers with Rodgers-like stats. And that's not good. If you go with 2025 stats, not 2011 stats. Is Rodgers going to go and sign with the Steelers there, Delay? Is it happening? What are the rumors? What's the scuttlebutt? What is the news circling around Pittsburgh? Or Texas? Pittsburgh, Texas. You know. Cheers, 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 Alec. If baseball goes on strike, perhaps people will stream competitive pigeon feeding. I already got a big bag of bird seed. Panda drag races? That's not happening. I'd rather do the pigeons. Or even Smurf Wars. Now you're talking. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. But racing, not a chance. Speaking of racing, speaking of hot garbage and terrible things, the Indy 500, May 24th. He says he can't talk baseball, but yet he knows more than he thinks he does. Who's that? That ain't me. It'll be me just talking about the 1990s, Ken Griffey Jr., and Yankees hate. We could talk about the 86 Mets. What else can we talk about on a baseball show? We have an upset at the moment there, Bob. At the moment. What else can we talk about? the Great Bambino. Talk about little Ty Cobb. There's no crying in baseball. We're going to do, we can watch that movie. If you build it, he will come. Rogers signing back to Pittsburgh is a curse. Sets him back 2 years. Just another 8-9 season. Oh, the Penn State quarterback? Which one is that? Altmaier? No, Aller. Drew Aller. Aller. You were talking to the doc? Definitely not talking to me. Giants going to trade Patrick Bailey. Better than Peter Bailey. Peter Bailey? Is it Peter Bailey? I think it's Peter Bailey. Anyways, they run up the middle for a few. Quite a few to be 2nd and 1. A triple on that run. 2nd and 1. Tamu throws it a little low. Incomplete. At the shoes. That's a bad pass. Yikes. Trying to get to Scotty here at the near end of the 3rd quarter. 2.5 left. We are Tim Tebow amount of subs away from 7,900. Keep on liking and subbing it up, people. Feel the Dreams watch party. Throwing it down low, bat it down, bow. Walsh, Jennings, crushed. Incomplete, and it's 4th and 1 for the defenders, and they got to punt it away. Steelers need to tank and get a top 10 quarterback. Tank for Eli Manning. Tank for Arch Manning. The last time a Manning was in the draft, the Steelers got a quality quarterback, Ben Roethlisberger. So maybe they'll find their Roethlisberger next year in the draft. And returning from the 10, past the 15, out to the 25, still going, all the way to the 33. Nice return, left to right. Nice return by Lucky Jackson. So, the Steelers could trade up from their mid-pick to move up to get one of the quarterbacks, like they did in 03, after the Manning. We could have 03, could be 27. 24 years later. Guess who plays in the Field of Dreams game? Andrew Luck. Not a Colts legend. Colts bum. Hands it off, going up top. Nowhere to go. No gain. 2nd and 10. Steelers don't tank. We've only picked in the top 10 twice since 1990. And we've been to 4 Super Bowls. Tommy Maddox. When was Tommy Maddox taken by the Steelers? Is that the 92 season? 92? I don't even know if it was the first round. I don't know what round Tommy Maddox was taken a long time ago. Cordell Stewart. And to the 45, 50, fumble! Scoops up at the 47. He just drops it, and the defenders recover, taking to the 47-yard line of the Kings. Gotta see what the flag is. The Jets tank for more? Quite possible. What up, Little? Little's back as well. They actually have a game at the Field of Dreams baseball field in Iowa that they do. Phillies are playing in it this year, no joke. Maddox was drafted by Denver? Yeah, see, that was like right before I got into football. That's why I was saying it was like 92. I remember having, Maddox went to the XFL. No, wait, he must have been... Was it later? Why am I thinking... No, it's definitely later than 92 then. Because he was in The XFL in 01. Go Pack Go. Maybe the Colts get Arch Manning. That's not going to happen. It would be nice, but the Colts don't have a first-round pick next year. So I don't see a way or an opportunity that they get there without a first-round pick. Make sure to sub to the Rhino and the Dr. Delay before he runs away. Click on his name, subscribe over there. Adios, Delay. Catch you later. Bubby Brister. Am I thinking Bubby Brister in the early 90s? Bubby Brister also on the Broncos. So Tommy Maddox and Bubby Brister. Oh, and shellacked and sacked back at the 40-yard line. Both Steelers and Broncos quarterbacks. Robertson again. Bubby Brister. I saw Bubby Brister jersey at a thrift store for $15. But that was way too much money. Should have been 10. I didn't want to pay 15 for it. I didn't want to do 15 for it. So I didn't buy it. I think it was the Broncos, Bubby Brister. Yeah, number 6. I think it was a 6. He helped him get to the Super Bowl in, 97? When John Elway missed the first 4 games of that season? Bubby Brister was 90s. When was Tommy Maddox drafted? On a timeout by the Kings. As it's 2nd and 18. So I guess they kept the football on that fumble before. I remember them mentioning what happened. When the heck Tommy Maddox... It was 92 by the Broncos. It was 92, but it was first round, the 25th overall from UCLA. I had the year right. I thought maybe it would have been later. But it was right before I started watching football. Bubby Brister was 86 in the 3rd round by the Steelers. So Brister started with the Steelers, went to the Broncos. Maddox went from the Broncos and then went to the Steelers. Throwing a deep up top, double coverage, overthrown by about a yard to the 20. It'll be 3rd and 18 for the Kings, going deep to Prather. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Man, oh man, 20-13. The Kings on top of the defenders. Yeah, Tommy Maddox, he won, the UFL championship, but I think he was the MVP. Good old Tommy Maddox. And then he went to the Steelers, I suppose. Did he go to the Steelers before and then after the UFL, the XFL? I don't remember. Tommy Maddox wasn't much of a player. Tommy Maddox career stats. Let me see. Drafted by Denver 92. Won Super Bowl 39. Oh, so he was the Broncos for 2 years, Tommy Maddox. Rams in 94 as a backup. I don't remember seeing any Tommy Maddox Broncos cards. Yeah. In 94. The Giants in 95, limited action. The Los Angeles Extreme in 2001 led the XFL in passing yards and won the title. And then, so he had a huge gap for 6 years. Goes and plays for the Extreme. Wins most passing yards, wins the championship. And then goes to the Steelers from 2002 to 2005. And he started from 2002 to 2003. And the backup. So, from 92 to 05, 48 touchdown passes, 54 interceptions, 82.2 quarterback rating. He was the 2002 Comeback Player of the Year. After a good year for the Steelers. Man, oh man. Let me check that 2002 year. Let's see. Yeah, that 2002 year, he had 20 touchdown passes, 16 interceptions. The 2003 year, 18 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. So those are his 2 years as a starter. So the XFL helped him get back for 2 years in the NFL. So good for him. Tommy Maddox and the Steelers. That's cool. Cool. But still a mediocre starter at best. A below average starter for sure. What up, Barto? Caw. Welcome back. We want to see the defenders lose. Get that big, ugly L. Because if there's any chance that the Battlehawks get the 1 seed, the defenders drop to the 4 seed, and go and take on the Battlehawks at the Dome instead of in the championship game at DC, that would be the way to go for the Battlehawks. How about Arch Manning to the Jets? It's possible. The Jets and the Dolphins are going to be towards the bottom. So we'll see what happens this season. Who else is going to be a really bad team this year? Cardinals? Cardinals going to be bad? Who's the starter for the Cardinals? Pressure, steps into the pocket, throwing it over, incomplete. As the Kings going right to left, overthrown, nothing. Who's the projected bottom 5? I feel like the Cardinals, the Jets, the Dolphins. Who's the quarterback for the Cardinals? Is it Brissett again? Wake up, Tamu, wake up. And punts it away. Foomp. Returning it from the 8, left to right, out to the 13-yard line. The Jets have Geno Smith, but he was terrible for the Raiders. Need that 1 seed. Yep. They need that home game. There's the Beer Snakes slithering. Yeah, because if they lose, they'll be 5-2. Orlando wins, they'll be 5-2. I don't think that the DC is going to drop down to 4. But if if St. Louis takes a 1, then they probably won't have to worry about DC to the championship game. But then they'll be home. So I was trying to avoid that. Brissett, the last you heard? Man, oh man. Browns will still find a way to stink. They might. They could be down towards the bottom. They need a quarterback. They have a zillion quarterbacks that are not top-notch. But I know Arch Manning doesn't want to go to Cleveland. Perez was up and down, Bartel. I thought he was up and down. Over the middle. Intercepted at the 23. Oh, baby. What is Jordan Tomu doing? No way. The Kings taking over early here in the 4th. Unbelievable. Carson Beck. Yeah, Jacoby Brissett for the Cardinals. Oh, man. So you got the Cardinals. Probably going to be trash. Jets, Dolphins. Who else in the bottom 5 next year for Arch Manning? Who else? Are the Falcons going to be that bad? Raiders, but they got Mendoza. Browns, maybe. The starting Watson? No way. Throwing it deep up top. Makes the grab to the 1. Just short of the end zone. Lucky Jackson with the catch. Oh, baby. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Kings. Bam, bam, bam. 1st and goal. Here we go. At the Uno. And they're blowing this dead. They're going to look to make sure there's a catch. Carson Beck, already 27 years old. Been in college too long. He's the new age Not Danny Cannell. Who's the other one? Oh, what's his name? The other Florida State, right? He went to the Panthers? Ah, he was 28. I know Brandon Whedon was 28 when he went to the Browns. Who's the other guy that I'm thinking of? Brandon Whedon. Wasn't there another wide receiver? Am I misremembering something? I thought there was another quarterback that was... The rule on the field stands. It's a catch. Blandino confirms it. Thank you. Chris Wenke. Yep. So, completed catch. Wenke. It was Florida State. That went to the Panthers. He's the new age Wenke. The new age Brandon Whedon. Man. Awesome. We'll see. Carson Beck. And runs it through the middle. Bow! Standing up. Easy peasy. James Robinson. It's a 2-touchdown lead by the Kings. Turnovers to touchdowns. Bang. Bang. 26-13 Kings. Shocking the defenders here in the second half. I mean, Kurt Warner didn't get drafted 28. He was undrafted in 94, but he didn't start for the Rams till like 28-ish, but not quite the same. Out of college, 27-28, Beck, Wenke, and Whedon. That's crazy. And the extra point is good. Got him. 27-13 Kings. Man, oh man. Cam Rising was in college for 7 years, but he went to coaching instead of going for the NFL after a wrist injury. Yeah, I don't know much about that guy there, Alec. Don't know anything about that. But man, oh man. 14-point lead by the Kings. Watson, he was good for a while when he was on the Texans, but he has destroyed his career, injuries, and other things. And we'll see if he gets back on the field. There, Bob. We shall see. Man, oh man. All right. We'll see if Tamu can bring the defenders on back. It might not work out so well. Might not work out so well. So I got 3 teams I can think of. Cardinals, Dolphins, Jets. Who else would be in the mix for Arch Manning? Let's see. What are the top? Let's go 8 teams projected to get Arch Manning next year. Cardinals, Jets. We got the Saints up there. Ooh, the Saints and the Browns. Cardinals, Jets, Saints, Browns. They got the Titans, Raiders, Panthers, Steelers. Then are the Dolphins down there? Why is the Dolphins not on there? But the Saints could possibly make a move. Maybe the Steelers, too. Steelers and Saints are the wild cards to watch out for next year. That's why I'm going to cover the draft. To see if there's any wild craziness. Kicking behind there, Alec. Go Kings, go. The Saints. Yeah, Tomo's throwing this game away. Holding the ball too long and literally throwing the game away. Throwing the ball away. The Saints need somebody to step up in the quarterback competition. Yeah. Well, they got Tyler Shuck was a second-round pick, right? It was the end of the first round. Forget what it was. Either way, we'll see what Shuck can do. We're turning it out to the 22-yard line. The Vikings, maybe. They got Kyler Murray. They got a good team, just no good quarterback. I thought about the Vikings, but that's possible. The Giants, no, they got their quarterback. They got Jackson Dart. They got Dart. 2 turnovers, 14 points off of them. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Go Kings, go. All right, at the 22. Defenders going left to right. And throws it up top, incomplete. Trying to get it to Ezekama. Nothing. Chris Wanky, how about that name? Haven't heard that name in minutes. You never know what we're going to throw at you. I should find a Wanky jersey. The problem with buying things on eBay is like every jersey is like $20 to $30, even if it's a Wanky jersey. Even if it's a Brandon Whedon jersey. Kyle Orton jersey. Pressure, Tamu! Bow! Sacked at the 15. You guessed it. Holds on to the ball too long. Phelps on the sacking. How about the Seahawks when Darnold is done? Unless they make a big-time trade in the draft, which is always possible. But they're not projected to be on the bottom half of the teams, I don't think. I would love for the Colts to be in the mix, but they do not have a pick in the first. Unless they trade a stud to get a first-round pick. And I don't know if they have the stud to get that done. Like, what, after this year, do they trade Jonathan Taylor and picks to possibly move up to get him? I don't even think that's enough. Quentin Nelson and picks to move up to get Arch Manning, I don't think that's enough. Who else? I don't even think DeForest Buckner or anything could get a first-round pick. So, I don't know. I don't know what else they can give up. Are they going to trade newly signed Alec Pierce? No. And I don't think that's going to get a first-round pick. So, I mean, Quentin Nelson, unless it's going to be a couple players, I don't think they're going to trade a couple players, though, just to move up. And no team with the first pick is going to want players on the back end of their prime just to get the first-round pick. They want picks to build. So I don't see how the Colts can get Arch Manning. Unless they trade, like, a lot of their draft and more future first-round picks, of course. They could trade Jones and future picks. Jones, a 2 and a 4, and the following 2 1s. But would someone want to miss on Arch Manning? Maybe if someone has an injury and then they drop to the bottom and they're going to get their quarterback back, but then they wouldn't want Jones. So I don't know. It doesn't seem like anything makes sense on how the Colts can make that work. So I don't think Arch Manning is in the cards for the Colts. Shotgun, looking, throws over the middle, bang, hits his man to the 33, first down. Oh, baby. Gets up and gets an extra few yards. Nice throw there by Tamu. Nice throw to Scotty. Ty Scotty. The Kings doing huge favors for the Battlehawks. I love it, Bardo. I love it. They could have a bad season or injury. Yep. Anything could happen. Yes. Well, we'll see. We still got a year. Oh, quick slant up top. First down. Breaking the tackle. All the way to the 45 to the 44 of the Kings. The Fairchild coming through. Almost at 40 likes. Let's keep it going. The defenders on the attack. At the 43-yard line, shotgun Tomo takes the snap. He's got time, sits in the pocket, dumps it off to Deion Jackson for 8 and out of bounds at the 35. The 35. I guess the Saints and Steelers might be in the mix outside the Jets, Cardinals, and Dolphins. All right, we're almost at 1,000 views on this stream. Let's go. Let's go. What up, Bricks? DC in trouble. DC in trouble, Bricks. Hands it off. Oh, tripped up, gets a yard. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the defenders. 3rd and uno. Big time stop right there. How much time is left? We got 11:14 on the clock there. Was that Sant? What up, Sant? Welcome. Defenders got some work to do, down by 2 touchdowns. Still a lot of time left, but down 2 touchdowns. And Deion Jackson's hurt and going to the sideline, crouching over. Not good. Even Abram Smith is on the sideline. They must have Valladay out there. 3rd and 1.5 for the defenders. Kings drop that guy. Drop him like a sack of marbles. 3rd and 2-ish. Fakes the handoff, hands over the middle. Bang, Valladay for 4 and a first down. Valladay celebrates. Moving the chains. Go, Ricky, go, Ricky, go. Go, Ricky, go, Ricky, go. Go. 7 plays, 46 yards on this drive. Just over 3 minutes. Takes the snap. Tamu going up top. Floats it wide open. Touchdown. He dropped it. Fairchild wide open. The tight end on the corner route. Nobody covered him. Drops it in there. Off the hands. No joke. That was a touchdown. It just bounces off his hands. He looks away from it and loses it. That's a touchdown. That's on Fairchild. That is unbelievable. Wow. Took his eyes off the ball. Wide open touchdown. No way. 2nd and 10 at the 32. Oh, Tamu looking. He's got time. Floats in the end zone. Intercepted in the back of the end zone. Got a foot in. Oh my God, what is happening? What a swing. Wow. Tamu overthrowing it, picked off in the back of the end zone. So a drop touchdown turns to an interception in the back of the end zone, and it's Kings football. Unless they review this, let's see if he has possession before he steps out of bounds. Dantzler with the interception. Dantzler at the moment. Unless he bobbled that a little bit, maybe the defenders want to challenge that. But that is crazy. Wow. The defenders dropping the ball and throwing the game away. Wow. Butterfingers have a drop there, Alec, and then an interception. This is crazy. The defenders are going to shockingly lose to the Kings. If that is not challenged and and overturned. I think the defenders are done. The defenders are done. Now Fairchild has to feel even more like a big pile of crap. And Tamu. Tamu's like, oh, I threw a beautiful pass. It was a touchdown. And now I have an interception in the back of the end zone. Oof. Oh, the wide receiver cut off the route. Maybe not on the same page with Tamu. Not on the same page. Wow. We're witnessing a big-time upset. There's 70 votes in the poll. I haven't even checked. Because I was like saying, are the defenders lose one more regular season this game? A lot of you think yes. 56% say yes. And 29% yes, but not today. 9% said nope, they're too good. 7% said maybe in the championship. But here they are down by 2 touchdowns. Intense. And then there is a super challenge. Oh, but not on the catch, about a possible penalty for illegal contact. Prior to the pass. Also, it's defensive pass interference. And they're saying not enough for a defensive pass interference. So it's Kings ball. Blandino does not overturn it. He upholds the no pass interference. Fairchild on the sideline could have closed the gap on this game. And he is just living in his mind right now on the sideline. First and 10 to 25 after the touchback. Hands it off through the middle. Bang! Cuts up top, breaking the tackle. First down. Gets 16 yards on the run to the 41 by Wheeler. Oh, man. What a game changer, people. Fairchild drops the touchdown and Dancer with the interception. Kings are going to win. The power of the beer snake not coming through today. At least not yet. And we got about 9 minutes left in regulation time. And hands it off up top. Cuts inside. Drags him for a gain of 3 to the 44. Fairchild's head in his hands. He can't believe it. He can't believe it. Sad times for Fairchild. Sad times. But the biggest enemy right now is the clock. Running and running. Another first down will destroy him. The defenders only have 2 timeouts now after the lost challenge. What up, Greg? Let's go. We want a new CFL team. Let's bring the Rhinos up north. A Canadian Rhino. Gets about 2 yards on that run. It'll be 3rd down for the Kings. Taking this under 8 minutes to play. 40 likes. Let's go. Yeah. The Dependers. Womp womp. Dependers. Blue 88. And throws over the middle to the 50. And it'll be 4th and 2 at midfield. Did he cross the 50? He might be past the 50. They might have to go for it. What up, Pure Adrenaline Sports? PAS in the house. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Johnny. Love seeing DC get smacked around. Bow. Make sure you guys go check out Pure Adrenaline Sports for all your baseball needs. Covers the Mets and beyond. Love it. So go to his channel, sub it up right now. They run it through the middle. Breaking tackles past the 40. Inside the 40 to 36-yard line. What a run by Louisville. That was Wheeler again doing damage. Getting the first down, running down the clock some more. The Kings deserve to win. They're outplaying the defenders for sure. Too many mistakes by Tamu, and that drop was huge. So the Kings playing great football today, up 27-13. So sub it up to the Pure Adrenaline Sports. Click on his name, subscribe to his channel. Do it. Inside the 35 to the 34, a gain of 3. James is mad at the Tamu. Makes sense. Makes sense. And we are 15 subs away from 7,900. Almost there. Almost there, people. 6 minutes left in the game. Kings trying to control the clock. And 2nd and 7. Hands up top. Trying to stiff arm his way to the outside. Breaking the tackle. And turns it into 5. Should have been 2. But gets an extra 3 yards by the Showdown. Who go after Jameis Winston? Oh, the Colts? No. The Colts are not going after Jameis Winston, if that's what you meant. No, 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 no. Rodgers over 200 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, no picks. The Dr. Delay is streaming right now. Maybe we'll redirect over there. And they're calling the timeouts. The Kings dropping the timeouts. Their last timeout. Why? There's something wrong with YouTube not showing my subscriptions out there. They're not showing. I have to type it in. That's not just coming up anymore. That started yesterday and now today. I don't like it. I don't like it. Huh. That's weird, weird, weird. Weird, weird, weird. Let me see if I can get it. I don't think it's working on either side. So something funky is happening, yeah. I have to type in the name of the person. And hands it off, gobbled up, and loses 3 yards on the play. So it'll be 4th and 5. Who else is streaming? Is Pure Adrenaline Sports streaming? He's got some streams coming up. Who else is live? Is Thomas live? Nope. I have to manually search for him. Weird, weird, weird. Alright, and they have to go for it. They're not going to kick a 50-yard field goal. And the defenders call their second timeout. Is Orioles Birdwatcher streaming? He is, so I'll send somebody over there. He doesn't have his live stream going. But I'll redirect some to Birdwatcher and some to Delay. When do you start streaming, Pure Adrenaline Sports? I got you a couple of times in the last few days. That's good. No crab legs in Indy? I don't know what that means. Oh, yeah, Jameis Winston. Nope, nope, nope. Yep, that guy's so out of his mind. Took me a second there, Bartow. Forgot what we were talking about. And they're going to try a field goal because that'll make it a 17-point game. Still a 2-score game. But a 9 and an 8 makes that darn near impossible to do. With 4.5 left. Ah, you're streaming tonight. Gotcha. So I'll stream to Delay and Birdwatcher now. I might be able to pop in early before my stream starts here, PAS. From the right hash, 49 yards out, the kick is up, it's lined up, Bang! Let's go. 30-13. The Kings got them. There it is. Tanner Brown doing work, making it a darn near impossible for the defenders to win this game. Even with a touchdown, a two-pointer, an onside kick, then they need a touchdown, a three-pointer just to tie. Yikes. The Mets and the Diamondbacks on the Pure Drone Sports Network. Make sure you guys go over there and sub it up. I'm telling you, do it. We got to, the Rhino Network's got to keep on rising. We got Pure Drone Sports, Thomas Fitzpatrick, Orioles Birdwatcher, Dr. Delay, the Dixon Way, On the Go with CeeLo, Sam. Who else am I missing? Am I missing anybody? Oh, play-by-play with JJ, obviously. Who plays next? We have the Renegades and the Stallions. 8 o'clock Eastern Time. I got to do a bunch of things in between games, though, people. And bang! Kicks it off. Here we go. Defenders got work to do. Short kick. Returning from the 15, left to right, past the 25, up to the 30, going up top. To the 34 is where the return ends. DC is a comedy of errors. Yeah, Washington watching in the shadows. Gotta be disappointing. I'm wearing a Washington Senators Shane Falco jersey. The second half, the DC defenders have been crushed. Punt, interception, interception. Wow. Total 61 yards of total offense. 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Yep, I am hungry. I gotta go laundry and food shopping and lunch. That is my mission. Late lunch. It's 2:30 my time. Drops back the pass. Tom Booth only deep up in the middle. Double coverage and incomplete. Safety coming over on up top to make the play. Can't drop it in there to Powell. Real talk. Jameis is a hilarious human. He's eating that dub. When he does that, that is so stupid. Oh my God, the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Well, one of the dumbest things I've ever freaking seen. Thanks to the sub, 14 subs away from 7,900. You guys are awesome. Awesome, blossom, extra awesome. Washington hero, Shane Falco. Over the middle, bang, first down on the slant. Banged around, bang, rang. Out to the 48. But the drive continues for DC. Any redirects available? Yes, I popped the redirects in there. We got one. The vertical side's going to Birdwatcher. Horizontal side's going to Delay. This is what happens when I cover games early. I could redirect to people, which is nice. Not many, but some people. Talmuth getting sacked, but tosses it to the sideline. Incomplete. Nobody's there. He's in the pocket. I don't think he got outside that pocket. And we're about 3 minutes left. And a 17-point lead. Flag is coming out there. Maybe they're calling the pass intentional grounding now. It is intentional grounding. Got him. Can't get outside the pockets. Loss of a down. Bam. Falco the hero. Classic there, Alec. Classic. But I wore this for the defenders. Back him up, then stop. Deep dop, doop dop. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. You like the red shirts? Roll Tide. Alabama. Pressure. Steps up. Rolling out to the right. Tamu. Second and 18. And gets about 3 and tackled out of bounds. And the clock's still going. Defenders in big-time trouble. They need a miracle to win this game. A miracle! And the Battlehawks about to go to the top of the league after this loss. They'll have the same record as the Defenders in 5-2, and they both split. Defenders still might have the tiebreaker, though. I don't know on that. But they'll be tied, and they're 1-1, so they still have a chance. Even though I think the Defenders still technically might be 1 with the amount of points scored that they have. The Flyers are going home, most likely. Most likely. Defenders look more like the Cornhuskers. That's true. With the red and white, they do look like Nebraska. Sounds like I bet on the Kings. I did not. I'm a Battlehawks fan there, Harold. Well, welcome in. Harold Dennis. Let's go. No, I'm just Battlehawks. I want the 1 spot. Pressure down the deep of the middle. Hits his man at the 47. Taken down, but he fumbles it. I think he's down, though. He's down. Unless they're saying he dropped it. Are they saying that he fumbled it and it's recovered by Louisville? By Mayfields? No way. The Defenders have scored more than the Battlehawks. Yes. He made the grab. Ooh, that knee might not be down when that ball comes out. I think he might be up. That was not fully slow motion. They slowed it down a little bit, and it looked like that knee didn't hit yet, unless that shin touched before the knee. But that knee did not look down. But they're going to a commercial, so I won't get to see the replays. But that knee might be up. This might be a fumble recovered by Louisville. The Kings may have it. Wow. Wow. Yippee-yo, yippee-yay. Yeah, so it's still good news. The Defenders are going to lose, and they'll be tied with the Battlehawks. Top of the league. But with 3 more weeks, the Battlehawks can find a way to take that top spot. Woo-ha, what am I going to have for lunch? Whatever's at the store. I'm hungry. I shouldn't go food shopping when I'm hungry. I'm going to have to have a little snack before I head to the supermarket so I don't just buy everything. Liberty. We got a doubleheader today, but we have a nice gap in between. The next game will be to the Renegades and the Stallions, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, people. But stick around for the redirect in a few moments. Once this game is finalized, we'll send you to Delay and the Bird Watcher. Delay and the Bird Watcher. Canes will close it out tonight. The Flyers will be gone. They're going to get swept. Quite possible. It is confirmed as a fumble. The knee was not down. And a clear recovery by Louisville. Oh, baby. How about that? We got about 500 views on the vertical, so that's not bad for the vertical side. Not bad. And we're about 1,100 on the horizontal. I don't think we're going to get to 1,200, but what are you going to do? And we got over 40 likes. Have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I think I'll just have a few almonds, a handful of almonds to hold me over for lunch. Hopefully at least won't have my stomach growling. And hands it off through the middle from the 41 out to the 46, 5 yards on the carry there by Robinson. As we're under the 2-minute warning, and the Defenders only have 1 timeout left. It is pretty much game, set, match. But there's a flag down. Kings starting to get comfortable now. They got the dub. They got it. Happy Mother's Day a day early. The Kings. Happy Mother's Day a day early. All right. Personal foul on both teams. Going to be offsetting penalties. GG indeed. Make sure you guys vote on the poll. Let me end it. I'm ending it right now. And hit that like and subscribe button before you run away. Ending the poll. Bam. The Defenders going to get their second loss of the season in a few moments. And hands it off. Bounce to the outside. Turns it into 3. It'll be 3rd and 2 for the Kings. 3rd and 2. Appreciate it, people. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for being here. This is a shocking upset. Big time win for the Kings. They're keeping their playoff hopes alive. Trying to fight for that 4th spot. I think the Storm, Defenders, and Battlehawks should be in the top 3. Renegades at 4. If the Stallions win, they'll keep it alive. The Kings, maybe they can fight their way for that 4th spot. And runs in the middle. Bang! Nothing. Maybe a yard, and it'll be 4th and 2. Short of midfield, they can punt it away. Take a delay game. Yeah, there's 15 seconds on the play clock, 42 on the game clock. It's over, Rock. It's over. Down goes the Defenders. 30, 29, 28, 27. Delay of game. Delay of game.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
That's to the Defenders. Nothing. So they're moving back 5 yards and punt it away. 26 seconds and no timeouts for the Defenders. Down by 17. Nope. Might have been offsides. Punts it away. Boom. Thought a guy jumped up top. And returning from the 22. Stiff arm out of bounds at the 30 on the return. 17 seconds left. Why does a mermaid wear seashells? I heard this years ago. I don't remember the joke. I don't remember. She outgrew her bee shells. Tamu looking, throwing it deep down the sideline, overthrown to Scotty. And it's 2nd and 10 with 11 seconds left. She outgrew her bee shells. That will happen. That will happen. All right. Indy Racing next up. Not good for business. All right, like and subscribe it up before you guys run away. I'm going to send you on a redirect in a moment. The Kings are going to go to 2 and 5. I'm sorry, they're going to go to 3 and 4, and the Defenders are going to go to 5 and 2 after this game's officially in the books. Yeah, Greg, but stick around for the redirect. A Rhino redirect coming, so I will send you to a fellow streamer. You say Rhino redirect and hit the like button on their channel. Runs it through the middle to the 38, and that's it, folks. That's all she wrote. Done, done, and done. Kings for the victory. Got 'em. Oh, baby. Under 50.5. Good stuff there, Flo. Hopefully you won some money. We do not want Jameis Winston. I do not want Jameis Winston. We don't want Jameis Winston. No, no, and no. Nope, nope, and nope. Sorry. All right. So we will shut it down. We're going to send you guys over there right now for the redirect. So send you guys over. Football all day, all week, all year. This is what we do. More football later tonight. More football tonight. Thanks again, people. Appreciate you. Thank you for the likes, subs,